they're getting messed up, and she'll go on Amazon and she'll order more lens. And then when I put that fresh lens in, it's like everything just brightens up. It's so beautiful. You got there and you go to run a bead. Some of you men might know what I'm talking about. You go to run a bead, it just falls right. You can see that crack so good. I said, man, I missed that, you know. I can see it so good. I said, it's forming all good in there. But sometimes in life, just like this church here in Corinth, they got where they couldn't see because the scratches, things, distractions got in their life. You know, we can easily get distracted, and we can't make wise decisions when we're distracted, can we? You take modern things we have today. You think about cell phones, and I have an iWatch. Yeah, I'm not down on those things because I use them too. I have an iPad here. I have things that we have in this world. We have a lot of things in this world that we're using, and they can be used for good, but they can also distract us from what we need to do. I watched a movie several years ago. We went to the Church of God there in Roseburg to visit some friend of mine, Eddie Smith. Some of y'all might know Pastor Eddie Smith of Shiloh, PH. He's a real good friend of mine, and we went, joined in one night and watched the movie Facing the Giants. I don't know if did y'all ever watch that? And one of the things that came out of me about this message this week is about when I was watching that movie, this team never won. This football team never won. It's a Christian college. I'm a Christian, not college, but high school. They never won. But this one year, everybody started praying. Everybody started coming to the Lord. And at the very end of this movie, if you ever remember this movie, they were down for about 1 or 2 points or something. I can't remember now, but they needed a field goal to win the game. And they made it all the way to the 50-yard line. And they didn't have but a few seconds left. And the coach trying to come up with a play, he got with the other coaches, and they said, we can't have no trick play here. He said, Grant, they said they'll see right through that. He said, trick play just won't work this time. He said, we got to kick the field goal. But there's a problem. The best field goal kicker had got hurt. His name was Josh. He got hurt. Josh got hurt earlier in that game. They had one field goal kicker. He was a freshman. A little skinny freshman. He was a little short and skinny, and he was small. His name, David. Like King David in the Bible. His name was David. So they got together, and he said, the other coach said, no, he can't kick that field goal. He said God can make him do it. God can give him the power to do it. So he went out to the field and he told David, he said, and he started telling David, and David looked and said, Coach, I can't do this. They said, I can barely kick a 40-yard field goal. And he said, I don't care. Just tell me you'll give me your best. You give God your best. He said, I'll do it. I'll give God my best. And he kicked that field goal and won that game. That school won their first championship. And after that, they won several more. And that's about church growth. If we give God our all, it don't matter. It don't matter who you got up here. If they're anointed by God and he's giving it all every week, church will grow. I believe that. And I've seen it at our church at Beaver Dam. I've seen it grow. I've seen it.